And black people, we really need to stop having these conversations about black men in the spotlight who are really trying to make something of themselves and then reaching down and picking up bottom feeders from another race of people. This is Shaquan Barkley of the Philadelphia Eagles. They just won the Super Bowl a few days ago, and he's having his best life. He seems like a very nice young man. He's very attractive, and his family seems nice. But here's the problem. This is his girlfriend slash baby mama. He's got two children with this woman. And the first thought that came to my mind was he must have scoured the town to find the most basic looking white woman he could find to be his girlfriend. And yes, beauty is in the eye of the beholder because she clearly possesses beauty he might see that I don't see. But that's not the problem with her. The next question for me is there a such thing as a rehabilitated racist? That's what I want to know because I want to quickly get to the point. There are several news outlets reporting on this, but I got this from NFL Philadelphia Eagles. Shaquan Barkley's fiance gets exposed for posting racist tweets just days before Super Bowl 59. Barkley and fiance Anna Congdon are now having to deal with intense social media backlash after old tweets allegedly containing racial slurs resurfaced. The Philadelphia Eagles running back hasn't done a thing, but his future wife might have to answer for her behavior. Screenshots of Congdon's past Twitter activity, reportedly from 2012 and 2013, showed some disturbing conversations where she allegedly used the N word in multiple instances. I'm going to tell you something. I do not understand white people's obsession with using the N word. It's like it empowers them in a way that I will never be able to understand. But they want to use that word. Now, she is with a Class A professional football player, a white woman with a black football player. There are black men on that team, including Devontae Smith and Jalen Hurts, who are engaged to or married to black women. I guarantee you none, and there are others on that team that have black wives and or girlfriends. I guarantee you there is not a black woman on that team that has any social media content where she's using the N word. This is so offensive to me. And black people, this comes up at least once a year. Some professional black person involved with some white person who has a history of racist behavior and using racist language. I'm just saying black men need to do better. Yes, black women need to do better in some areas too. But right now, we're talking about black men and they need to do better.
I decided I was gonna take another pass at this one, okay? Because I don't think I really, put my point of view across and shit in that last episode or video, whatever you want to call it, and shit op-ed, right? Because I have made it quite clear about my disdain for the full matriarchal, you know, environment and shit inside this supposed ethnic community and shit. This at its worst right now. It's in the garbage and shit. And part of the reason it's in the garbage is because, all you modern women and shit have, thrown away your fucking sacred duty, your sacred purpose and shit as first teachers of the child. I'll leave it at that before someone get indignant and come over here trying to flag me and shit. I am as shadow banned as I'm gonna get and shit, okay? And to my listeners and shit, don't be surprised if you see this channel, dip out or something and shit. Someone has been actively pursuing me and shit, and I'm gonna keep giving them my ass to kiss, okay? Because I'll never bend the knee. You know, I'll never do that. I owe it to myself to be 100%, to keep it 100 and shit, for lack of a better term, and a shout out to that content creator, okay? So, this is Lady Boulay and shit. I've already previously made an episode. Maybe I'll include a link in the description and you can go listen to that op-ed or commentary, however you want to. I've expressed my extreme and toxic disdain for the wagging finger of matriarchal women, older broads. It's probably in my age group or older, talking to young men and shit, okay? Now, I want to point out, I don't really need to get into it with this football player and his white wife. I want to point out that this man has 2 children with this woman. He is an adult, all right? He has 2 motherfucking kids with her. He is financially solvent. He can take care of those 2 kids and his wife and shit. She don't have to do nothing. It is none of your fucking business, okay? Because he is an adult and shit. At what point does he become a man in your fucking eyes? And that's a rhetorical question because we already know the answer. Anybody that's a foundational black American heterosexual male know that these women thumb their fucking noses at us throughout their lives and then they crash out and they blame us for it and shit and we're tired of fucking listening to it. He is a fucking adult. He knows who he's married to, okay? He lays up next to her, he lays up inside her fucking ass in various positions and you can't stand it and shit because you're projecting and shit. You want that to be your fat, bloated ass laying in the sheets with a premium athlete and shit, a man, a multi-millionaire probably, who has all his ducks in a row, probably multiple homes and cars and assets and generational wealth you'll never touch. And the reason you'll never touch it is that your sorority and your followers will never touch it because you guys haven't course corrected, you haven't changed anything. That at worst, you've simply taught each other that everything is a grift, it's transactional, and it's all about scamming somebody emotionally as well as financially, shit, and mentally gaslighting the shit out of them until you age yourself out of your security, okay? And you destroy this fucking community with your behavior. When is he a man? Okay? When does he become a man that's responsible for his own shit? He don't need some old broad that's not even related to him commenting on the situation. It's none of your fucking business. Okay? She could be wearing a Klan hood while you banging her ass out. Okay? It's still his fucking wife. She got papers on his ass, okay? That's their business, okay? You want somebody to come in your fucking life and tell you what to do whenever you had a man in your life and you probably don't have one now? And the reason you don't have a man is because you need to look in the mirror at yourself and shit. You're the reason you don't have no man, and you got nothing but a wealth of time on your chubby little hands to sit up here and fuck around on your social media and make these shitty ass rage farming videos and whatnot, and get the girls riled up. We need these black women to lay the fuck down and shit, okay? We need them to go to a nice, quiet, dark place, sit in that bitch, and think about themselves, okay? And wonder why their community is fucked up. Why they don't have access to the men that they want. Why they think they're qualified, no matter what their situation is, to be with a 1% man like this one, okay? And why? Ask themselves why you think he would prefer this white woman who has these issues as you see it over your ass and shit. Why are you not the better option? Okay, those are self-reflective uh, things that, you and your sorority need to do to be better and shit. Okay, you do better, you be better and shit. Okay, I'm not gaslighting you. I really mean that shit. Okay, I'm not like no motherfucking Kevin Samuels. Okay, and no disrespect to the Godfather, me saying, using explicative before I said his goddamn name. He is a fucking saint. You guys should be kissing his fucking feet, but you celebrated his death. And look at your ass now, shit. You caught up in a fucking blizzard and shit. Okay, a Arctic blizzard of your own making across generations. Okay, you don't teach your daughters to be uh, quote unquote partners and shit. You teach them to be the boss. Okay, and black men don't need a fucking boss. Okay, we have hundreds of years of somebody being our boss, cracking the whip and shit. We don't need somebody playing the mind fuck, punch in the nose game. Okay, we're not here to be your perpetual victims, your security guards, and we're not here to make your lives better and shit. Okay, we're here to live our best life and shit. Okay, I'm tired of this shit. I'm tired of the division that you created and your sorority created, okay? Your sorority of mouth breathers and shit. You want answers, you go find Kimberly Crenshaw and you ask her why you're fucked up and shit. You go ask Gloria Steinem before she dies and goes to hell where she belongs why you fucked up. Okay? It is not our fault. We're not here to be your therapist. Okay? We're not here to be your valet. We're not here to be your butler and shit. You have no business sticking your fat ass nose in this man's bedroom where he lays with his lawfully wedded wife and they have children, okay? They have children, okay? But you can't get beyond your petty jealousy and shit to do the right thing and get busy shutting the fuck up.
Is you is or is you ain't my baby? The way you acting lately makes me down. You is still my baby, baby.